Hi, and welcome to the weekly video about parenting. This week, I'm going to address a topic titled Empty Nest and Full Hearts. This last year, my wife and I became empty nesters. I would like to report that it's amazing. It's fantastic. There's food in my house now. I don't have to hide the ice cream or the empanadas behind the salad so my kids don't get to it. It's fantastic. It's great. We can have intimacy in any room we want. It's fantastic. It's great. There's some things. Do we miss our kids? Absolutely. But there are some things that we did along the way that prepared us for this moment. It is never easy, but it can become easier. Here are three things that we've learned along the way. Maybe they can help you as a parent as well. Number one, we celebrated each stage in the life of our children. This was my wife's idea. I am more inclined to be nostalgic, but she said we have to celebrate each stage of our kids' life. So when they were little and they went to middle school, we celebrated that stage. And when they were middle school and they went to high school, we celebrated that stage. And when they had puberty, we celebrated that stage. And when they went to high school, we celebrated that stage. And when they went to college, we celebrated that stage. And when they got married, some of them, we celebrated that stage. We celebrate each stage. And we close a door and move on to the next stage. We try not to use this. Is not always happening, especially for me, to say, well, I wish you would stay little baby like forever. We celebrate each stage and we enjoy each stage. We live in the moment. Yeah? Not wish they were still babies, but enjoy the moment now. Sometimes when we're always remembering what used to be, we don't get to enjoy what is. Number one, celebrate each stage. Number two, this is going to be a hard one to say because I'm wishing, I'm hoping, I'm praying that you get my heart in this. As a parent, when you look back on your parenting life, you will have one of two feelings, sometimes both of them. One is nostalgia and the other one is regret. I'm here to tell you that nostalgia is a much better companion. Whoever says, I don't have any regrets, is probably living in denial. Regret is just admitting there are some things you wish you had done differently. Right? The problem with regret is not necessarily regret, but it can turn into shame. And you are living with a sense of guilt about all the stuff, all the mistakes that you made. If you want to know how to overcome this sense of guilt, there's another video that I did. Just scroll down, just look, and it's right there about how to overcome sense of guilt as a parent. I encourage you to watch that. But the decisions, what I want to get across in this point is the decisions you make today will have repercussions tomorrow. Maybe today, your child is 7 years old, and today he wanted to play with you and play ball with you, and you didn't want to because you were tired, you just wanted to vegetate. So today he's not leaving the house. But when that happens, many times we think of those times that we missed. So this, especially for young parents, don't miss them. Don't miss them. Number three, we in our family we develop couple centered activities. So it's a handful. Couple centered activities. We went on dates when our kids were young. We got their older sisters to babysit when the older sisters were not there. We got other people to babysit them, and we knew, and they knew, this is daddy and mommy time. We went out. We had fun. That did not involve the children. It was just my wife and I. It was not just in our anniversary. It was an ongoing thing because we wanted to develop couple-centered activities because we knew eventually that's all we would have. Seems to me as I look at parents now that it's children-centered activities 100% of the time. It's all about their games, it's all about their needs, it's all about their desires, about their activities, it's all about what they want to do. And there's no problem in you supporting your kids and having activities for them. But sometimes, number one, they're overbooked. And number two, if you only have children-centered activities, then eventually when they're gone, you're going to look at each other and find yourself sleeping with a stranger. So start developing some couple-centered activities. If you are a single mother and a single father, what that would look like is that for you to develop some hobbies, some things that you like to do that do not involve your children. I'm hoping that this video was a blessing to you. If you want us to pray for your children, we pray for them regularly. We always ask that you leave their initials or just say, pray for my kids. And if this video was beneficial to you, if you can share it with at least 5 people, somebody who is becoming an empty nester or needs some parenting advice, and consider subscribing to our channel. May God bless you. May you have a great day. And remember, emptiness, you can have a full heart.